Italy next door to you.
No, we don't have those tsunamis in Ecuador.
No.
Thanks to God.
Much higher up, of course.
Ah. Bueno, estamos aquí en la Marina de Burton Trent. La verdad me sorprendió mucho. No tanto ver los botes, sino saber que estos botes son como casas. Hay gente que los vive aquí o hay gente que los compra para paseo o para negocio. Y este es como quien dice el garaje donde los guardan. Este señor accedió muy gustosamente a mostrarme el bote por dentro. La verdad es que tenía mucha curiosidad. Al fondo pueden ver donde dice Shop No Marina. Ese es como quien dice el taller de reparación. Estos botes necesitan pasar la prueba, así como los autos pasan la prueba para poder funcionar. Acá también pasan lo que se llama el MOT, para que se sepa que el motor no está emitiendo gases extra o está botando aceite y está contaminando. Entonces vamos a ver cómo es el tema aquí. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. Step aboard if you wish.
Thank you. Oh.
She's okay.
Will he bite? No?
No, she won't bite. Good girl. She's a good dog. Come on, it's all right. She's a good girl.
You have like, this is for watching videos?
Well, this is just what you'll call the living room, I suppose. It's a small area.
Oh, it's nice. You know, I thought I wouldn't be, standing here. Yeah, it's tall enough.
Oh, yeah, there's 6 foot something, yeah. If you're 7 foot, you might have problems, but...
Well, no.
2 meters, okay.
Well, I'm 1.8 meters, so it's okay. 6 feet? Buen whisky escocés.
This would be...
The kitchen?
The kitchen. On a boat, they call it the galley.
Galley,
Galley
right?
on the boat. It's a boating term. It's a nautical term. Galley, but it's a kitchen.
But it's really nice, It's everything that you need.
We've got
Space that you need.
Fridge, cooker, and here we have a bathroom, a toilet, bathroom. Yeah, it's a bathroom basically.
All right.
There's a shower. Can you see around it?
Oh, have a tub.
A tub and a shower and
It's really nice.
toilet. So that's and this is the again.
Aquí ya se pone un poquito angosto. Pero,
You get through? Yeah.
yes. Well,
And
good enough.
surprisingly, this is
Yes,
this
totally
is
surprised.
just a bedroom.
Yeah, but this is just enough for somebody to live here.
Wardrobes and
It's really nice.
and through here, of course, is where we keep all the rubbish. Yeah, but basically,
How long is this boat?
it's 60 foot, 21 meters. Yeah, 20 meters.
20 meters. Wow.
Yeah. So, washing machine,
Oh, the washing machine.
the engine is under here, of course. The engine, the gearbox, and all the electrics. We generate our own electricity. And this is, well, these are the controls. You know.
All right.
Accelerator. It's very simple. It's just a diesel engine
And how do you drive this? From the back or from the
from the
front?
back.
From the back. All right.
But it is a very small cottage, a small apartment.
Well, I really like it.
It's got all one needs.
How much can one of these cost?
In pounds sterling would be maybe 60, 70,000 pounds.
70,000
It
pounds.
depends. It depends on the age.
So it's like a house?
It's like a house. No, you can get them for 15,000. Small ones, yeah. Bigger ones cost more. Newer ones cost more. I mean, this one next door, for example, only 40 foot, about half the size. The guys built that from scratch. I mean, we built this ourselves. It didn't cost us 70,000.
But anyway, it is expensive anyway.
No, not compared with the price of property in the UK.
Well, yes.
You can't get a house. You can't get one room in London for less than £500,000. Just one room.
What about here at Burton?
Oh, it's relatively cheap, inexpensive area. You could get a small terraced house, in a row, for 100, 120,000, maybe.
It's possible.
It's possible. Yeah. But the average price of a house in the UK is about £250,000. That's the average.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
It doesn't used to be. Many years ago, when we first bought our house, we've had lots of houses. The first house we paid was £1,500. That was a new house. But that's a few years ago.
Yeah. So you come here just for vacation?
No.
Weekends?
We live on this permanently.
You live permanently?
Yeah. And we travel all through the UK. We don't stay here permanently.
You go to different places.
We keep moving. For the last 15, 20 years, we've spent all our time travelling. London, Birmingham, Manchester.
That's really interesting.
All over, yeah. And all the canals are interchangeable. They are interconnected. They are connected. So we can get north, south, east, west.
I didn't know about it.
Yeah, and it's a different lifestyle.
Totally.
You cannot do that if you are working. Because if you're working, you usually have to go to work in a place.
Yes.
Now we're not.
You're enjoying?
We're retired, so we can go where we want, when we want.
That's perfect.
And we take our house with. We don't have to pack. When you go on holiday, you have to pack all your clothes and things and put them in a suitcase and
no, you take your house with you.
Take it with us. That's right.
Take your house.
Yeah.
It's just perfect. I really appreciate that you let me see this because I didn't have the chance before.
Yeah, it's a different lifestyle. A lot of people cannot live in this sort of small environment. A lot of the ladies, they like They like things around them, they collect.
Not only that, but they need one of these just for shoes,
you know ladies, you obviously you have the same thing in Ecuador as we do.
Yeah, I'm married, so I know how things are.
That's right, exactly. Yeah, well, we've got one wardrobe. Clothes, will they fit in the wardrobe? If they won't, don't have them. Saves money.
Yes, of course.
Living our lifestyle, we don't need many clothes because it's sort of casual. We don't need suits for work and, clean
That is
shirt,
what takes a lot of space, the suits.
Yeah, that's right. So we don't need that.
That's just perfect, I really like this place.
Now, we've spent all our life working, living in different houses all over the country, in America and Germany and wherever, but this is different.
What about this? This is like a garage that you pay for being here?
Yes, you pay for a car. You have to have a road license. To pay for the car to be on the road, you have to have a license.
Yes.
And it has to be tested to make sure the car's roadworthy. Same with a boat. You have to have a certificate to say it is okay, and then you pay a license to allow you to access to the canals. And that depends again on the size of the boat, but maybe £500 a year to £1,000 a year, something like that. It's the equivalent of a road license, yeah. It's the same thing. And then a place like this, you pay mooring. You pay to actually it's like a parking spot. You pay to park your
Yeah,
boat.
that's...
Again, £40 a week, something like that. Depends where you go. If you're travelling, you pay nothing. You stop wherever you want and you pay nothing.
Oh, yes.
If you come in to a marina, which this is, you pay to moor in a guaranteed space. And also, we've got then access to electricity.
Oh.
We've got mains electricity. We plug in to mains electricity.
That was something I was going to ask. If you don't have that, you have a generator, I suppose.
Oh, we have it. The engine drives a alternator which charges batteries. We have leisure batteries, you know, a bank of
Big
5 or
ones.
6 batteries, and we can travel 365 days a year without need for any electricity other than that we generate.
You have a cat.
We have a cat, oh yes, you've got to have a ship's cat and a dog. So, yeah, we generate our own electricity. We fill up with water. The water is under where that little hole where the...
All of this is for water?
Just on there. We fill that, that's a big tank of water, fresh water, and we fill that up once a week from a tap.
Oh.
But when we're in a marina like this, we just plug in to the mains electricity. So we've got ordinary...
You don't need to have the engine going on.
We don't need the engine at all now when we are here. We only need the engine when we are moving.
Oh, that's perfect. This is to keep you warm?
And that's, yeah, it's just a multi-burner. It's a log, it burns logs, coal, whatever. You throw things on, it will burn anything.
It's just perfect. Perfect. All right. Thank you very much. $20 metros de largo. This is where the engine is.
This, electricity. That's mains electricity.
And that's included in what you pay for the space here?
Yeah.
Perfect.
So we can get, there's a water tap there, electricity. If we want coal or logs to burn on the fire, there. Or colour gas, because the colour gas, propane colour gas, you know, it's
Yes.
gas, runs the cooker. So we've got all the facilities we need.
I really like this.
This is what one steers with.
So you have to be here in the back of the
Yeah,
boat
we have a
moving this.
extension here, and just stand here and that's it.
It's like, this is like the wheel.
That's like the wheel. That's like the wheel. This is the accelerator, and that puts it in gear either forward. With only 2 gears, forward or reverse.
Is it difficult to drive this?
I could give you lessons and you would be able to drive it in about 2 minutes.
No, I don't think so,
Yes,
because
I
you know
think
it's
so.
long.
Oh, well, yeah. Once you got out of here, I mean, that's the difficult bit, getting
It
out
is.
of here.
It is. That's it. That's the
Once
difficult
you're on
part.
the canal, yeah,
But-
anybody can drive.
But the canal is how wide is? Because I have seen some
20 foot. It's,
that are not too much. You know.
it's sort of 7, 8 metres wide. It depends. Some places, like you go down to London, you get on the River Thames. It's quite big. It's a river.
Well, yes.
Some canals are wider than others, but it is it's not called a barge, it's called a narrow boat. Narrow. The maximum width for a narrow boat is, on most of the canals, is 7 foot, which is just over 2 metres, just 2.5 metres wide.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
that's the width of the locks. You know, you go through locks to raise the level of the water. So it would be nice if it was all flat, but it ain't. There's
Yes.
hills and there's
Yeah,
up and
yeah,
down,
yeah.
so you need locks to negotiate. But it's
And I've heard that you can rent these ones, and you can go for a ride or something
yes,
like that.
and you don't need a license. You don't need to have any experience. You can go to a company who hires boats like this, and £500 a week, something like that, maybe more, depends. Again, you go out for a week. You don't need any.
So it's like you go on vacation
Yeah, most of
with
the
a house, you know.
Yeah, well, that's right. It's like going on vacation. It's like, instead of going to a hotel, you go to a hotel which moves. It's one way of seeing the countryside relatively cheaply.
Yes, of course. You know, just a hotel. How much is a hotel?
Well, you know, in London, you're going to be paying £100 a night for